BlackRock is known for bringing these things to the masses. Is there and are there going to be products where you can get an audience similar to what you've done on the ETF front for public equities? Or Bitcoin.
The cryptocurrency landscape is experiencing a significant shift as prominent figures in politics and finance embrace digital assets. Donald Trump, once a vocal critic of cryptocurrencies, has launched his own crypto platform called World Liberty Financial, positioning himself as a champion of the industry. Larry Fink, CEO of BlackRock, has undergone a remarkable transformation from crypto skeptic to evangelist, leading his company to introduce a highly successful Bitcoin spot ETF. Meanwhile, Vice President Kamala Harris has made her first public statement supporting cryptocurrencies, pledging to encourage innovative technologies like AI and digital assets. This sudden convergence of support from influential leaders across the political and financial spectrum signals a potential turning point for the cryptocurrency industry, with far-reaching implications for regulation, adoption, and market growth. Now let's get back to listen to what Larry Fink has said.
For public equities or Bitcoin. Right. BlackRock is known for bringing these things to the masses. Is there and are there going to be products where obviously you can't offer the daily liquidity, but where you can get an audience similar to what you've done on the ETF front for public equities or Bitcoin? Right. And how is that going to evolve? Because I spent a lot of time here talking about the growth of private credit because it's so important.
So, David, I think it's about creating analytics and data in that sector to help investors understand it so we could compare and contrast public and private. Obviously, through that, we broaden the market, and through broadening the market, we create more liquidity.
Which almost makes it like a public market, though,
yes!
in a sense.
It should be. I think about it when in my early days before BlackRock we created the mortgage-backed securities market. Nobody even wanted to see or hear from me, but each day we try to grow and build something that was very illiquid to something that became one of the largest liquid markets in our capital market. I think our deficits are going to hurt us one day. Let's put the perspective now. At the end of 1999, we had an $8 trillion deficit after 220 years as a country. 8 trillion, and today we're close to $37 trillion. We added close to $29 trillion in 24 years. This is at an unsustainable pace. And if we are going to continue to be doing this, I think we are really mortgaging our future for so many parts of our economy. And how that plays out, it plays out when the financing of this deficit becomes so large it crowds out the private sector. As you know, we then will have elevated interest rates higher than we could actually afford in any one economy. And so I have, in my editorial and my conversations with both candidates, we need to talk about growth, how to build growth, how to unlock growth.
Larry Fink's endorsement of Bitcoin as digital gold marks a significant shift in the financial landscape. The CEO of BlackRock, once a skeptic, now sees Bitcoin as a crucial element in the evolution of capital markets for. This transformation is evident in BlackRock's actions, particularly their decision to allocate shares of their own Bitcoin ETF to their Global Allocation Fund 1. This move not only demonstrates confidence in Bitcoin, but also raises questions about the potential scale of institutional adoption. Fink's perspective aligns with that of Michael Saylor, a prominent Bitcoin maximalist who remained bullish during the 2022 bear market. Saylor's unwavering belief in Bitcoin, even amid market downturns, has been a beacon for many investors. His recent statement, "Believe in Bitcoin," during a $1 billion market crash, underscores his conviction in the long-term potential of the cryptocurrency. So let's listen to him explain more about why he believes in Bitcoin.
With every other asset on earth, anything else you can own, houses, gold, silver, commodities, stocks, bonds, when the price goes up, the supply increases. If I increase the price of any stock by a factor of 10, the company issues more stock.
Of course.
Bitcoin's the only thing in the world that's inelastic to price. If the price of Bitcoin triples, you can't make any more. If the price goes up by a factor of a million, you can't make any more. How do you save $100,000 for 100 years and give it to your great-grandkids? You put it in the US dollar, you use 99% of your economic energy. You put it in gold, gold supply doubles every 30 years. The gold bankers keep inflating the gold. Maybe you lose 90% of your economic energy. But that would be a lucky happenstance because just about every country on earth seized the gold from their citizens in the last 100 years. Everybody, even the US, they take your gold.
Yeah.
So you want to save money for 100 years. You can't do it with currency. You can't do it with gold. Which company is going to be around 100 years? You want to put $100,000 into real estate in Florida? Can you buy $100,000? Let's say you could. 2% tax, 4% maintenance fee, 4% of $100,000, $4,000 a year. Your money's not going to last 100 years. How do I preserve my property, which is economic energy, which is capital, which is money? How do I preserve that? I need something harder, more durable. I need a steel. I need an economic steel. Steel is concentrated metallic energy. Bitcoin is concentrated digital energy.
I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we can have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement.
Larry Fink's vision extends beyond Bitcoin to the broader concept of tokenization. He believes that the tokenization of securities represents the next significant innovation in financial markets. Furthermore, the next big news is that Ripple Labs co-founder donated $1 million to Kamala Harris in XRP to support Harris' campaign.
Super PACs, which are outraising the big banks and oil this cycle, are now starting to warm up to Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris. An FEC filing just out this week shows that the Ripple Labs co-founder Chris Larson donated $1 million in the XRP token to the Future Forward Super PAC. Now, that committee is supporting the VP's run for the White House and began accepting donations in digital tokens back in September. All in, Larson has given a total of around $1.9 million to support Harris's campaign.
So, is this going to be Kamala Harris XRP versus Donald Trump's Bitcoin? Because Trump has already said he is going to make sure to promote Bitcoin as much as possible. So, let's listen to some of his words again.
Elizabeth Warren and her goons, and she's very nasty to you. She hates your people. She hates everything about you. Will keep their hands off Bitcoin. They're going to keep their hands off crypto. They're going to let it grow. We're going to let it grow. On day one, I will fire Gary Gensler and appoint a new SEC chairman. I didn't know he was that unpopular. Well, I didn't know he was that unpopular. Let me say it again. On day one, I will fire Gary Gensler. Whoa. And we'll appoint a new SEC chairman who believes America should build the future, not block the future, which is what they're doing. And Kamala Harris wants to make him Treasury Secretary. That's not good. That's not good. He was Hillary Clinton's finance person. Did you know that? Crooked Hillary. Remember Crooked Hillary? Do you remember her? Anybody remember? He was the finance chairman of Hillary Clinton's campaign against a gentleman known as Donald Trump. Not a popular person within the... Actually, she came to my wedding. Do you know that? To our great First Lady, Melania. She came to our wedding. And Bill came to our wedding. But it's amazing things when you run for office, a lot of things change in your life. A lot of things change. As president, I will immediately shut down Operation Choke Point 2.0.
As we conclude this exploration of the evolving cryptocurrency landscape, the question remains, who will emerge victorious in the upcoming election? And what implications will it have for the crypto industry? The battle between XRP and Bitcoin continues to captivate investors and enthusiasts alike. each with its unique strengths and potential for long-term success. We'd love to hear your thoughts on these developments. Thank you for joining us for another insightful video. If you found this content informative and engaging, please show your support by liking the video and subscribing to our channel. Your engagement helps us continue delivering high-quality content on the latest trends in the crypto world.